In this lesson, we will see the demonstration of how any.run simplifies the process of malware analysis. To start with, let's visit the website www.any.run. We would need to create an account to use the service. There is a free version too. However, there are few limitations of using the free version. We will talk about the limitations in a bit. So I register giving my email address and set a password and also verify my email address. Then I will log in with my account credentials. Here I will have to set up a new task and it just asks for two details. First, what operating system do you want to use to run the malware sample? Second, to submit the actual malware sample. Simple and easy. If you notice, all the other operating systems are grayed out except for Windows 7. And also, I can only select 32-bit machine. These are the limitations of free versions on any.run. The moment I try to slide it to 64-bit, it throws me the message, this feature is available on higher plans. Upgrade to use the feature. So I select Windows 7 32-bit for this demo, and then we need to submit the sample. So I will click on choose a file link and select the file in question. Finally, I have to click on run. Again, it throws a warning that all the data we submit, that is the file sample, its contents, and the details will be available for public access. And if you want to run the analysis in private, then you need to choose a plan. So I don't want the paid plan now. So we'll click on I agree and then the fun begins. Take a look at all the installed software like Acrobat Reader, MS Office package, VLC Media Player, etc. This will help in creating a near real replica of what our users use in the everyday work life. On the right here, we see the countdown timer. It will run for 1 minute by default and we can add more time by clicking on this button. As expected, the malware is throwing the message, your computer is in danger. Windows Security Center has detected spyware or adware infection. It is strongly recommended to use special anti-spyware. As learned during string analysis, the same message appears a couple of times. Now the execution of the file is complete and we have let it run for 2 minutes. Let's check the reports of any.run. Once the allotted time is completed, we can look at the reports of the sample. Here we see some network activity like a HTTP request going to download.bravesentry.com. Looks like the website is hosted in Canada. There is one TCP request going to the IP 6950.175.181 on port 80 and we have 93 bytes downloaded. Not a lot because as you see here the request did not get any response. Maybe the website is not functioning at this point in time. Further on to the right we see the name of the submitted sample. If necessary, we could download the sample again and a password protected file will be downloaded. All the indicators of compromise, that is IOCs, are listed here. We can start the whole submission again and export the process graph. We can also download a text report which will highlight all the details of the sample and its behavior. For example, here we see the static analysis information like any.run is 64% confident that this is a UPX compressed Windows 32-bit executable. It also gives DOS header information like magic number, that is MZ, PE header information like it has 3 different sections. The compile time is 7th May 2007. Down here we see the details of the sections. We notice there are 2 resources highlighted named 1 and 101. Details can be expanded. List of all the libraries used in the applications are highlighted here, and also few screenshots taken while running the sample. There were a total of 34 processes running during execution of this malware, and one process, that is the malware itself, was being monitored. Here we see the behavior information like the process graph. It does a total of 7 register related activity, 6 read and 1 write. One such registry write operation is highlighted. Even though the file activity says here 0, we know by static analysis that the sample was in fact trying to download few files like braceentry.exe, braceentry.lic, install.dat and xpupdate.exe. Because the website is not operational, the malware could not download the other files. Further down here, we see the same network activity as highlighted before. Going back to any.run, it will give similar data in various other formats at different places. Like if you click on this PE icon, we get the same details in different format. Also, we notice the hex format of the file. Again, we see the first few bytes to be MZ, confirming it is an executable file. Upon clicking on the name of the sample, we get the detailed report. Here I click on more information and get all the details again in different tabs. On the left here, we see the indicators. This sample exhibits one such behavior, which talks about creating a new file, install.dat, at this highlighted location. Even though any.run does not give us a verdict on the sample, we are very sure that this invoice.xlsx file is definitely a malware.